Hello, everyone, and welcome to this community conversation. We are joined by a special guest who recently made history, and that is our dear brother, Oballa Oballa. Welcome, brother.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for being here today. We are incredibly proud of you. Brother Oballa, recently became the first Black person in Austin, Minnesota, to join the city council there. Not to mention, he is an Ethiopian refugee who came here not too long ago and overcame so many odds to get to this point. So we are so proud of you and we congratulate you again. How are you feeling today?
Oh, thank you. I feel great. It had been overwhelming 3 days of congratulating me, like coming in, and I was so happy to see the result. So it wasn't something I was expecting to win but I was just trying, and then but the community earned my trust, and here we are, the first Ethiopian, the first refugee to be elected, the first person of color to be elected in Austin, Minnesota, after 152 years.
Wow. Wow. Everyone who is tuning in right now, please drop your congratulations in the comments so we can share them with our brother here today. This, in and of itself, you coming into this role is historic for many reasons, some of which you just mentioned there. But I want to know, what was that moment that triggered you that said, I need to run for office?
Well, that's a good question. I moved to United States in 2013 December. Technically, I am 6 years now in America, and since I moved to America, I just decided to be like, this is the land of opportunity. What should I do? I have to get involved, and I've been involved since the day I moved to America. But last year is when I become the citizen, when I become a citizen of the United States. But so before then, I've been involved, and the mayor and the city council always been encouraging me to run. And when I get my citizen right away, they're like, your time is up. Try your best to run in the next election. So I put a lot of thought on it. And then this year, around May, I announced myself, and I did campaign with one of the toughest campaign ever because of COVID-19 pandemic. And finally the result came out. Boom. I won the election. Yeah.
Wow. I think I was just saying this, but this is some joy, a little bit of light that I think everybody needs during these dark times, to see what you've accomplished. You are sort of serving as a beacon of hope and a beacon of light during these times. And you came from Gambela. So that is a region in Ethiopia. So shout out to all of our brothers and sisters, both in Gambela and of course, across the entire country of Ethiopia. What was that journey like for you coming from Gambela to Minnesota?
Well, we flee Gambela in 2003 after December 13 genocide that took place in Gambela after more than 424 Anuak tribe being massacred. And after that, the whole community, the whole Gambela town was burned down, and we have to flee from Gambela to neighboring country. So we went from Ethiopia to South Sudan border, and then from there we get an airplane, and then we made it to Kenya. And then for the last 10 years, I live in a refugee camp, and life in refugee is not great. I wouldn't recommend it, but it's better than dying of something that you don't know. So in my life in refugee, always one day I will go to America. One day I will go to either a place that I can call home, or I will go back to Ethiopia. But seeing the situation in Gambela did not, went well for the last 10 years. And then we finally have the opportunity to move to America. And that's how everything went. And since I moved to America here, I just decided this is home. And now here I am.
Now here you are making that difference in the community that you're a part of. And I just want to commend you for that journey, to hear this journey. And this was what year? What year did you come?
I came to America in 2013 December.
2013. So it hasn't even been 10 years, 7 years ago, and you came from a refugee camp and you come to this country, you come to pursue an education, pursue a better life, and now you're serving on the city council as the individual you are, and making history in so many ways. And you make us proud. You really make us proud. And you're a testament. You're a testament that no matter what you're going through, you can push forward and you can achieve something that it seems unattainable. And so thank you for being that for us. And obviously we know that these are difficult times for our brothers and sisters across the world, and even our brothers and sisters in Ethiopia and the diaspora. So just a message of maybe encouragement that you might have to our brothers and sisters tuning in right now from Ethiopia.
Well, to those who are in Ethiopia, one thing that I will say, Ethiopia is the only country in Africa that have not been colonized. We have our own calendar. We have our pride. Every country in Africa, they want to be in Ethiopia. They want to taste the best food ever. They want to taste injera. So we have so much that we can be proud of. Even the European country, they're jealous of us because we know how to guide ourselves. Seeing the colonials, there's not any European try to colonize it. We've been the strongest country on earth. But when I see everything going on because of a small thing of tribe, and that's what divided, that we're making us weak. So one thing, when I moved to Austin here, I did a little research about Ethiopia, and 66 years ago, our Imperial King Haile Selassie was here in Austin visiting our mill in 1956. He was in our mill here. So as Ethiopian, I went to this little town here. When I introduced myself, I'm Ethiopian, and then everyone was like, "Oh, Ethiopia's I was working at the hospital one day, and one of the gentlemen, during his time, he was only 23. When Imperial Haile Selassie was visiting Austin, Minnesota. And then I told him, I'm from Ethiopia. He's like, do you know what? We had one of your leaders, King Haile Selassie. He visited here long time ago in 1956. And I'm like, really? And I didn't know anything. After that, when I get done with work, I went did my research, and it come out so true. So my message to all those Ethiopian outside there, either you're in Gambela, you're in Addis Ababa, you're in Jimma, you're in whatever part you are, the only thing we can do to keep ourselves strong and to build our country is to build love, to create love among each other. We cannot do anything to make ourselves better if we don't love ourselves. I see a lot of Ethiopian when I meet them in the state here, or when I travel to Washington D.C. everywhere. Everyone love one another, but back home, we don't see that togetherness. So we have to build that togetherness outside here in diaspora, back home, and we can make our country one of the best country again. We can build it, and we don't have to kill each other. That's the only thing I can say. To stay strong, we have to love ourselves and build our country.
Amen. Amen. Thank you so much for this message of love during these times. Certainly keeping everyone in our thoughts and prayers, and sending love to every single person that is watching this right now at this very moment. And Brother Oballa, messages are pouring in. We are so proud of you, because at this moment in history, at this moment in this time, for you to, do what you did, what are your plans now that you're in this seat? You've overcome this rigorous election cycle, this campaigning. You've got to this point. What are your plans and hopes for the city of Austin in Minnesota?
My plan is that when I take the office, especially in January, the first thing that I will do in my 100 day is to make sure everything that I put my campaign on, I will start tackling that, which is the housing issue that affecting most of immigrants here in Austin. We don't have more housing in Austin here, more rental apartment. And the other thing is to tackle daycare issue, because we have a lot of immigrants here. We have a lot of Austin native but we have shortage of daycare. So that's one thing I will start advocating on. And then the other thing is to build this community to be welcoming community for everyone. Either you're immigrant from Mexico, from Guatemala, you're a refugee from Ethiopia, or you're immigrant from Ethiopia or West Africa. I just want to make sure you are welcome in this beautiful community. And one thing that I have to encourage everyone, you have to be involved. You don't have to be a citizen of America to be involved. You have to go out and be involved and work hard. So I want to go to those little community, build ourselves up so that America, to know that us, the Ethiopian community, we can make a change too. We can be part of the change too while we are here in this state.
Amen. Because we have to. If we're not able to make change, in our communities here, we won't have as much sort of power, if you will, to do more even beyond our communities here. And so we're so glad that you are doing those things and thinking about those who are experiencing hardships. We know that the journey of immigrants and refugees is not an easy one. And for you, having overcome some of those challenges, what would you say to someone who is a refugee in this country at this very moment, or who came here as an immigrant? What would your message be to them in terms of pursuing your dreams?
To the refugee, those who are here currently in America, this is one thing I will say. And whenever you land to this country, the one thing that I will do, seek opportunities. America is land of opportunity, but those opportunities don't come for free. You have to go for it. When I moved to America, first I settled in Maryland, but I didn't have high school diploma when I first came to America. I just get done with my grade 11 in Kenya. But when I came here, I just turned 20. I almost turning 20, and my social worker told me that I cannot go to any high school or get any other further education. But I proved her wrong. I told her that I need to get a high school diploma so that I could go to college, because coming to America, the biggest thing is to get a better education and a better life. I cannot get a better life if I don't have any education. So the one thing I pursue is to get my high school diploma. So it was a tough time to have that talk with my social worker and caseworker, because she wanted me to go to a factory and work right away. I don't have any skill. I barely speak English when I moved to the state. So what I did, I look around for any other option, and I joined a program called Job Corps. And I went to Job Corps to get my high school done. Within 8 months, I graduated with my high school diploma. And after that, I moved to Austin here while I have my trained medical assistant. I complete my high school diploma, and then I complete my certified nursing assistant within 9 months, because I was in a boarding school whereby because I know that if I lock myself up in that boarding school, I will get everything done. So, and then from there, when I move here, I have already my plan out. So the only thing you can do when you move to America here, go get an education first. When you have your high school diploma, go to college, complete your degree. Don't just settle down, don't just waste time, and always focus on your dream. If you have a vision in this country and you stay consistent, you will accomplish your dream.
Oh, God. I think you're touching all of our hearts right now, because, at this time, in the middle of a pandemic, in the middle of conflict around the world, to hear your message, about pursuing that dream. And you are you're living proof of what can happen if you push. And so we are so thankful that you are sharing this message with us. And I would like to know, I'm sure many of us would like to know, where do you draw your strength from? Because having seen so much from Ethiopia to the US, where do you draw that?
My strength? Well, my life in a refugee camp was tough and was rough. And thinking back, the life I was in a refugee camp, where sometime I will stay a day without eating any food. Sometime I will go like 2 days without having water to take shower or having water to cook something. And compare my life when I moved to America here, I see everything, everything that I was lacking back in the refugee camp. I saw that I have to work hard for myself, because I don't want to go back to that life. But here in America, opportunity is just laying outside there, but I have to do for it. So the only thing that I tell myself is that for me to be successful in this country, you know, I have to sleep less because I'm young. I moved to this country while I'm young. I stay away from, doing any other, whatever peer pressure thing like drug. Like I never drink alcohol. The first thing I tell myself when I go to America, I will not drink anything because my brain will not function because if I drink something, I stay away from all those stuff. And what I did only was just focusing, go to school, go to work, go to school, go to work. And the biggest thing who really inspired me is my mom. My mom never went to school. My dad never finished any high school or anything. And my mom will always tell me, everything I was lacking back home, you have it here now. If you waste your time, you are disappointing me. And then when I see my mom talking to me like that, she's like, I ran with you everywhere from Ethiopia to Kenya, like walking like 3 weeks with barefoot, to cross the border to go to South Sudan, running away from massacre. That's one thing always will motivate me and tell me that my mom went through so much because of me and my family and my other sibling. So what will I do to make her proud? So to do that, I decided to work really hard, and now she's living comfortable life, and I can't wait to do more for her.
Wow, you were just touching our hearts, and I'm sure she's so proud of you. And just like everyone here is very proud of you and inspired by you. And kudos to your family on doing such a wonderful job, with providing you this sort of path to come here. And now you're creating your own path in all that you do. So, wow, I just want to show you some of these messages pouring in. You've probably seen some, but just to show you how many people are saying congratulations, congratulations, congratulations. So many people. So you can just see at the bottom of the screen, there's all these people so proud of you. Anything you would like to say to these people who are saying congratulations?
For all of you who are watching, either you're watching from California, Washington, D.C., Maine, Minnesota, everywhere, I want to tell you that this land is the land of opportunity. There's hope for everything. No matter what your dream, no matter how difficult it is, if you keep on that dream, if you keep on that vision, those dreams will come true. America will prove again, no matter where you come from, either you're rich, poor, or someone like me who moved to America with only one pants and one t-shirt, you will make those dreams come true. But there's only one thing that you will not, stay away from. Believe in God. There's God always. You have to believe that there's God. If you're still alive, work hard, pray, and always hope for a better day. So all of you, I just want to tell this victory is not for me alone. This victory is for all of you, is for all those young Ethiopian outside there, those young Ethiopian who are still in a refugee, those young Ethiopian who are still back home, who feel like I don't have hope. My hope is limited. I don't have hope one day I can become a prime minister of Ethiopia. I don't have hope one day I can can work in a big office. I just want to tell you that you have a big hope. Keep on that hope. As long as you're still alive, we will work on that. Either you will be successful in Ethiopia or you're successful outside in America here. So believe in yourself and you will accomplish that dream.
Amen. Amen to that. There's just more comments coming in that are just, again, telling you to keep your hard work as well as the pride and wisdom of Ethiopia. Wish every success in your journey. Congratulations indeed. We are very proud. So many messages here. We love you. We celebrate your immense achievements. Congratulations. Good luck, bro. And again, so many more. Someone saying you're making them cry. Some people are watching from Frankfurt. Some people are watching from Silver Spring, Maryland. Some people are watching from the UK. Some people are watching from so many different places around the world. And London, Ireland in the building, Atlanta, the West Coast, Canada. So, brother, you have touched our hearts. You have shown us that we can achieve something when we put our minds to it. Any final words you want to share with us tonight?
The final word is this. I want to take it directly to our brothers and sisters who are going through a lot back home now. I want to close my remark on this. I love Ethiopia. I am an Ethiopian. My mom, my dad was born in Ethiopia. But sometimes I feel so bad when I see my country going through so much, going through violent after violent or massacre after massacre, Ethiopian killing themselves. But we forget that we are one country. We are one Ethiopia. We are one of the nations that in Africa that every African continent, every African country want to be Ethiopian, you know. But when I see ourselves being divided like this, that's not that's what make me so mad. You know, that's when I see an Ethiopian kid will their dream, they feel like their dream, they will not accomplish their dream in Ethiopia. That what make me frustrated me. But I just want to say this: we can put all those things behind us and start working on a better future. I follow one of my role models right now is Oballa. If all of you guys know Oballa, I make one of my trip in Washington D.C. I met Oballa, who is one of the activists now in Ethiopia. Oballa always tell the messages like this: for every Ethiopian, instead of us talking about each other, we should start talking to each other. You know, because if all Ethiopians start talking to each other and see the difference and see the problem that that killing us, we can start solving those problems. You know, instead of us talking about each other, there shouldn't be any I'm a Mara Ethiopia, I'm a Gambela Ethiopia, I'm Oromo Ethiopia. We should be all one Ethiopian, and that one Ethiopian is to share love, to bring our identity, to teach every African that we can be one of the strongest nation on earth. You know, if the headquarter of AU in our country, and again, we're still killing ourselves in our backyard, who are we to be, you know, the peace people on earth? You know, our prime minister last year get a Nobel Peace Prize, and today now this year now we're still seeing one of the deadest thing in our country. We have to think for our country. We have to think about ourselves and start loving one another and start building our country. We have so much resources in Ethiopia, either in Gambela, either in Jimma, either in all those part of Ethiopia. We have so much resources, gold, rivers, you know, but we cannot use those resources if we are killing ourselves. We start loving ourselves, and always Ethiopia will be the best nation ever. Remember, that injera look good, but if you're running, that injera will not taste better.
Wow. Thank you for this message of love. And at a time where it's really unprecedented, we appreciate, you know, your message and encouragement and love for our brothers and sisters across the world. And again, we have people here that are tuning in from Ethiopia, South Africa, Germany, and New York. So many people are inspired by some of your future words, Brussels, or excuse me, by your words, not future words, Brussels and Frankfurt. Yeah, we said that. Yeah. So thank you. And someone did ask, I'm going to ask because we have this question here. So before I let you go, somebody did say, and just to be clear, you know, we got love for all of our brothers and sisters across the continent. We love all of our brothers. We know that each country is facing its own challenges, and so we are sending our love to the entire continent of Mama Africa, to the beautiful continent of Mama Africa. And to Obang Metho, thank you for what you do. I got a chance to meet him a few years ago, and he's a light like you. So may we continue to work together to pursue love and peace. And so someone wants to know, well, what are your future plans?
My future plan? That's a good question. My future plan is to be successful here. And when I'm successful here, I can be successful back home in Ethiopia. If we have a stronghold here, it will be easy for me to advocate for those Ethiopians to get a scholarship to come to America, come and study abroad. So my future plan is one day to build a project back home in Ethiopia, especially like hospital to those underrepresented cities, and also, you know, open some school back home. So those partner with the government so that we can build more school for those kids who don't have a better education back home. So and then just do preach love everywhere in the continent, either Kenya, South Africa, West Africa, and mainly, give back home to our motherland of Africa. So those are my future plan, and with everything, with God plan, I think they will become true.
Amen. Amen to that. And what a wonderful note to end on. If people want to stay connected, what's the best way to stay connected with you? Because everyone that's tuning in here, I know we've had hundreds, thousands of people that are going to see this. What is the best way to stay in touch with you?
My Facebook is Oballa Oballa. So Oballa Oballa, that's my Facebook, and also you can contact me on my Twitter. I have my LinkedIn, and it's still Oballa Oballa. So easy. My name is Oballa Oballa. So when you look for it, it's Oballa Oballa, and my Facebook is Oballa Oballa. My IG is Stevo Oballa. So I have to verify my account after this, but it will still remain Oballa Oballa.
All right, brother Oballa Oballa, congratulations again. Sending you a lot of love and best wishes in your new pursuit. We'll certainly love to check in with you maybe in a month to see how it's going and everything. And to everyone who's tuning in, from myself and Oballa, we want to send you a lot of love, a lot of positive vibes, and a lot of peace during these times. We love you all, and we'll continue to keep you all in our hearts and in our prayers.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for having me here. Bye-bye.
Thank you for being with us, everybody.